At lunch, somebody slid a phone in front of me and said, "Maya, don't freak out." It was already too late. The screen showed a post from Eastbrook Exposed, the anonymous Instagram account that ruined people for fun. My name was dead center. Maya Lynn, AP robot, scholarship girl, currently spiraling because Eli Bennett won't text her back. Under that, somebody had added, "Careful, girls like her break loud." The table behind me started laughing, then the one by the windows. Then half the cafeteria, I couldn't breathe. I had never told anyone I liked Eli. Not my friends, not my family, not even Sophie. Before I could grab the phone, Sophie Carter snatched it first. "Delete it," she snapped. I didn't post it. Ava said, "I said delete it." Then I looked across the room. Ellie was standing. He looked at me, at Sophie, at the phone, and he said nothing. That was what broke me, not the post, not the laughing him. Sophie handed me the phone back a second later. The post was gone, but 3 people nearby already had screenshots. I found Sophie after school in the student parking lot. She was leaning against Eli's car. My silver hair clip was pinned in her hair, the one I'd lost the day before. For a second, I honestly thought I might black out. "Cute," I said. "Thanks," she said. "Where did you get that?" She touched the clip and smiled like she was enjoying this. Maybe he likes girls who can actually have fun. Ellie straightened fast. "Sophie." "What?" she said. She asked. I looked at him. "Did you give it to her?" He opened his mouth, then closed it. That was enough for me. The marching band was practicing by the field. The drums were pounding so hard I could feel them in my ribs. "You could have just told me," I said. Sophie frowned. "Told you what?" "That this whole thing was a joke to you." "Maya." "No, say it. You sit next to me every day, borrow my notes, watch me get humiliated, then go hang out with him after? It's not like that. Then what is it like?" She looked away, not at me. Away, that hurt worse than the post. "You knew about it, didn't you?" I asked. "I knew it was up." "Before I saw it?" She didn't answer. I laughed once. It sounded terrible. "Wow." I turned to leave. "Keep the clip," I said. "Behind me." Her voice went small. "I don't want it." The next morning, the school counselor sent for me. Ms. Holloway, everybody loved Ms. Holloway. She wrote recommendation letters. She got kids into good schools. She kept tea in her office and tissues in every drawer. She looked up when I walked in and gave me that soft adult smile that makes you feel 14 and stupid. "Maya, sit." I sat. "I heard about yesterday." Everyone did. "You're one of our strongest students," she said. "That's why I'm worried." "About what?" She slid a folder toward me. My name was on the sticky note. "Scholarship committees don't just look at grades," she said. "They look at maturity, stability." Judgment.stability. The post had called me unstable. Now she was too. There was mention of a video, she said carefully. Every muscle in my body locked. "What video?" "I don't know if there is one. That's not really the point." Which meant there was one. Then, she said the part I couldn't stop hearing later. "Sometimes the people closest to us don't understand what they risk when they talk." You mean Sophie, I thought. She let me think it. Then the door opened. Eli was outside. "I need to talk to Maya." Ms. Holloway didn't even turn. "Not now." He looked at me instead. "This happened last year too." "What?" "Not now," she said again. On my way out, I brushed past him. "If this is another explanation, save it." He caught my wrist for half a second. "My sister went here," he said. "Good for her. She left because of this place." "Then maybe you should have warned me before your girlfriend started wearing my stuff." His face went flat. "Sophie isn't my girlfriend." 3 nights later, Eastbrook held the honors ceremony before homecoming. Ms. Holloway was introducing scholarship finalists. My name was on that list. So was the scholarship I needed if I wanted to leave this town without destroying my parents financially. At 8:17, I slipped into the counseling wing through the side door. I wasn't there for drama anymore. I was there for proof. What I found first was Sophie's voice. "This has to stop." Then Eli's. "You said you wouldn't post anything else." I froze behind a row of lockers and looked through the gap. Sophie Ms. Holloway, she looked exactly the way she always did. Calm, neat, safe. "You're both getting emotional," she said. "She's 17, Eli snapped. "Of course she's emotional. Maya is easiest to steer when she's isolated." I stopped breathing. She kept going like this was normal. Like she was talking about homework. High-achieving girls always are. Sophie stepped forward. "You said if I kept her away from the post, you wouldn't touch her scholarship file." I said I would consider the broader context. Something white slid off Ms. Holloway's desk and landed beside the shredder. When all three of them moved deeper into the office, still arguing, I ran for it. It was a sheet of paper, student name, pressure point, response strategy. There were 12 names. Mine was third, Maya Lynn, fear of public embarrassment, scholarship loss, isolate from peer support, increase compliance through reputational uncertainty. At the bottom, in Ms. Holloway's handwriting, one more note. If needed, redirect fallout toward Carter. Ellie caught me outside the gym doors. Wait, get away from me. You found it, you all knew. Not all of it. Sophie came out right after him, mascara smudged, breathing hard. The first time all week, she didn't look smug. She looked scared, for me. Ellie pulled out his phone. Just listen. He hit play. Ms. Holloway's voice came through immediately, cold, flat, controlled. If students believe no one else understands them, they become much easier to direct. Then Eli's voice, younger, angry, you pushed her. Your sister was fragile long before me. The recording ended. I stared at him. That was last year? He nodded. She dropped out 2 weeks later. Then Sophie said, the video was from the parking lot. What video? You and Eli. Somebody cut it to make it look like you were throwing yourself at him. I felt sick. I was wearing a hoodie. And your clip, she said. So I took it. I just looked at her. She kept going fast now, like if she stopped, she wouldn't be able to start again. I wore it on purpose. I stood by his car on purpose. If that account posted the real video, you were done. You let me think you betrayed me. Yes. Why? Her mouth shook once. Because I'd rather have you hate me than lose your scholarship. That hit harder than everything else. Not the list, not the recording, that. The ceremony started at 9. By 9:27, I had the media laptop open behind the curtains. Ms. Holloway saw me and still managed to sound gentle. Maya, you shouldn't be back here, neither should that list. I plugged in Eli's flash drive. The student slideshow vanished. Then the screen above the stage filled with names. Mine, Sophie's, 11 others, pressure points, compliance risks, strategies. At first the room just went quiet. Then people started reading, then pointing. Then gasping. Ms. Holloway lunged for the laptop. Turn that off. Ellie stepped between us and pushed his phone audio through the soundboard. Her own voice echoed through the auditorium. If students believe no one else understands them, they become much easier to direct. That was it. No confusion after that, only shock. Sophie was suddenly beside me. She pressed something cold into my palm. My silver hair clip. Don't lose it again, she said. Soph. She shook her head. Not now. Please don't go. Her laugh came out thin. You don't forgive people that fast, Maya. I know. Good. Then she stepped away before I could decide whether to stop her. I let her go. Nothing went back to normal. It just ended in public. I closed my hand around the clip and watched Sophie walk out before the applause started.